Okay, so let's move on to some NBA action. So a couple days ago, I think this was Thursday or Wednesday, the Celtics lost by 3 to the 76ers, obviously a big rivalry.
Sixers, finally.
Jimmy Butler hit a big shot to secure the win, and Joel Embiid, this is a quote, had to prove that nobody could guard me, because apparently people were saying they could guard him. He put up 37 points and 22 rebounds, so he was pretty unguardable.
No, hold on. 4 games, he played 4 games. He did good 3 games. You did alright 1 game. Don't talk like that, bro. Prove it. 4 games.
Yeah.
Don't say I can't be guarded.
Kyrie put up 36 points, 9 rebounds, and Marcus Smart was ejected for a push on Joel Embiid. What are your thoughts on the Celtics loss? I mean, I don't really think this means much to them because
I beat them 3 times.
I really don't think that 76ers could beat the Celtics in
Light
7-game
work.
series.
We're both Celtics fans. Light work. Bring it on. We're waiting for you. I'd rather play you than anyone else. I don't. Right now, if the game came.
Honestly, that might be true.
I'm not scared of them. Like
of the teams above us, aside from the Pacers, obviously.
Yeah.
I would face the 76ers.
Any day. I'll close my eyes. We'll play right now. Matter of fact, bench one of the starters.
The 76ers. So the thing with the 76ers is they have obviously Joel Embiid is a great player. Might be the best center in the league right now. I would probably say the best center in the league right now. And they have a really good starting 5. But beyond their starting 5, their bench has almost nothing.
And they have a point guard that can't shoot.
Exactly.
Have you seen the Celtics game?
They have
like literally, they give him space, and he was like, you know, guys, I didn't bring my shooting today. I'm not shooting.
So then you're playing with Joel Embiid, who can kind of shoot the 3, but prefers to play inside.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons, who does not even look at.
He doesn't want to shoot. Or even the high, the bad mid-range people take. If you can't shoot the 3, just get close, bro.
Yeah.
The Celtics, I swear to God, I'm not making this up. They give him like
yards of space. Yards of space.
If they're that far, step up, shoot the mid-range.
Yeah.
You don't have to shoot a 3.
And the thing is, he had a whole off-season to work on his 3-pointer.
No,
which brings me to a point where I'm not sure if Ben Simmons knows the 3-pointer exists. I'm starting to question it a little bit. I think that might be why he doesn't look from there, because he's like, well, why would I shoot for a 2-pointer from this far out? And he probably thinks that when the scoreboard operators, when they add the 3 points after a guy shoots the 3, he probably thinks that they're just like messing up, and
what are these guys doing?
They add 3 points, and he thinks he's getting away with something.
Yeah.
Like he's like, oh, don't tell the other players, but they just added 3 points to the scoreboard, and Joel Embiid's like, yeah, man, it's called a 3-pointer. We've had it for 40 years.
If I'm a Philly fan, I'm like, the future's bright, but I'm also disappointed because you possibly have the best starting 5 in the league. You know, forget about like Boogie.
They have
maybe second best.
Second best to the Warriors.
Yeah.
But I would say all-around game because the Warriors kind of struggle on defense.
Yeah, and these guys can do everything.
And these guys,
except for the 3,
do not struggle on defense.
Except for the 3.
The 76ers, they have Ben Simmons at point guard, JJ Redick, who is a fantastic shooter at shooting guard, but he's also older, and he's going to need a new contract after this year. I'm almost positive.
Yeah. I think he's going to take a pay cut, but okay, continue.
Joel Embiid at center, Tobias Harris at power forward, and then I forget who their small forward is.
Jimmy Butler.
That's right, Jimmy Butler. So yeah, their starting 5 is
they can
so
all shoot
good.
except for Ben Simmons.
It's so good, but for some reason they're limited because they're only Tobias Harris can kind of shoot the 3. You know.
This year he's been good.
He's been good. He's been really good. Tobias Harris is a big pickup for them.
Yes.
Jimmy Butler can kind of shoot the 3, but he kind of prefers that mid-range area.
And he likes to drive. They all like to drive in.
Yeah, that's what it is. They all drive in except for JJ Redick. JJ Redick hangs out at the 3-point line where he makes his money. But Ben Simmons, Jimmy Butler, Tobias Harris, Joel Embiid, they all prefer the inside. So now you have 4 guys surrounded this mid-range area to the inside paint area.
They kind of block each other.
And then you have that one JJ Redick outside who doesn't need a whole lot for you to guard him because he's not going to blow by you.
No.
JJ Redick is kind of like a Steph Curry with less range and a little older. Like, you know what I mean?
And
like not athletic.
He moves around the court so fast. Like, you know,
he's good at working through screens and things like that.
When you see him
shoot, but he's not going to dribble by you.
No.
You know, he's not like
he's a catch and shoot guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, the Phillies, like, it's not a big deal.
Exactly. So
Celtics have been.
And if you're the Celtics, you think about it like this: if you're the Celtics, let's say you play Kyrie, Marcus Smart when he's not getting ejected,
Marcus Smart needs to keep his head.
Jason Tatum, Marcus Morris, and Al Horford, let's say. So then you have Kyrie, who's your defensive weak link on the team, can just guard JJ Redick because he's not going to do anything. You know, he's just going to shoot the three, and you'll live with that if he makes it because you know he's going to make some. Then you have Jason Tatum, who can play on Ben Simmons, or you can play Marcus Smart on Ben Simmons, or Marcus Smart on Jimmy Butler, whatever way you want. So let's say Jason Tatum on Ben Simmons, Marcus Smart on Jimmy Butler, because Marcus Smart is a dog defender.
You know, let's take a quick time out. The reason we lost, I told you this earlier, but I don't know if you remember. The reason we lost is because Smart left. Jimmy Butler, the first 2 quarters, terrible. I think 9. I could be wrong about 9 points. Smart goes off, he went nuts. Like he was just, because Kyrie was guarding him one time, and like he literally stepped back, like 2 threes in his face, and it's like
Kyrie's not going to guard him.
Right.
Kyrie's not going to guard.
Right. So if Smart is back, these boys are just bring the broom. We're gonna sweep them up. That's right. If we could do it in 3 games, we would do it.
I have a hard time believing that Marcus Smart is the reason they lost. I think there's a lot of other reasons.
I think Marcus Smart is the reason.
Because you can't lose one player and lose to the 76ers. Because
the reason they won, the reason they won is because Jimmy Butler went off.
I would say this. Marcus Smart is the best defender on the team.
Yeah.
I might say the best defender in the NBA next to Kawhi Leonard.
Alright. I agree.
That being said, offensively, he brings so little to the table.
He's been better.
Ball movement. He's willing to move the ball around. He's really good. He can handle the ball.
And he doesn't need the ball.
Like Kyrie go off ball. But if he goes off, just bring Jaylen Brown's another great defender.
Oh, yes.
Jaylen Brown comes in and guards Jimmy Butler.
But the way, so there's different
versions of defenders.
But like if I'm just doing my job, just guarding you, not saying anything, you know, you're doing your thing, I'm doing my thing. But if I'm talking trash and I'm doing great. Like, get into your head, that's different. If a guy's got him, he's like, you quiet, I'm quiet, we just both do our thing. If I block you, it's okay. If I don't block you, good stuff. But Jalen, Smart, oh boy.
Talks to you.
Elbow in your back, he does all the dirty things. Every single thing in the book, he uses it.
Marcus Smart is a different kind of defender.
Yeah, and you don't want that guy.
Jaylen Brown athletically can move with players better. He's longer, so he has better opportunity to block.
But he's no Smart.
But Marcus Smart is, I don't want to say a dirty player, but he does dirty work. You know what I mean?
He's like Joel Embiid.
He'll stick his elbow into your back when you're posting up.
Yep.
You know, he'll kind of swat at you a little bit when you're dribbling, and he kind of toes that line of like not committing a foul. He's
that guy. When he's in your team, he's like, oh, he's my favorite guy on the team.
Exactly.
But when he's in the other team, he's like, I hate that guy more than anybody.
You hate going up against him.
Yeah. So that's like, and that's like you could anybody can go check the stats of Jimmy Butler. When Marcus Smart went off, he went off. Like it was just I saw it. I was like, oh boy, here we go. And then he made one. I was like, oh, he's heating up. Somebody stop him. Oh, he made another one. Somebody stop him. And just
and I'm not saying that us losing Marcus Smart is a big thing. The only way I could see Marcus Smart leaving being a big deal for the Celtics is that now you have Terry Rozier come on. And Terry Rozier is my least favorite player on the Celtics.
He was our favorite, and then that changed.
I wouldn't say my favorite. He was never my favorite, but Terry Rozier lacks any form of shot awareness, shot selection awareness.
Hey, ready? I'm open.
Exactly. He'll dribble down the court and then just pull up for 3 from 45 feet
Stop
out.
it. We lost to the Cavs because of you.
And
because of everybody. He went 1 for 10 or something.
But yeah, I think we're both in agreement that the Celtics don't really have anything to worry about.
Trust me, Brad Stevens, you're watching, I know. You got nothing to worry about. Just come back. Hope we get them again. Yeah. Sweet. We're going to come there. Rest players. They're easy. I'm not worried about them.
Yeah. So moving on, we have the Raptors took down the Thunder in overtime. Raptors and Thunder played twice this past week. The first game is the one that I have notes for because that I feel like was the better game than the second one.
Yeah.
Pascal Siakam, sorry. For the Raptors, scored 33 points, had 13 rebounds, 6 assists against the Thunder in the first game. And Russell Westbrook had 42 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists in the first game. Like I said, the Raptors beat the Thunder in overtime. Siakam is someone that me and you both really like, and we think that he's a bigger threat with Kawhi Leonard than the Bucks have outside of Siakam is always on that verge of like, he has these games every once in a while where he's like, he's the next thing. And then he'll kind of go back to his like 15 points.
Yeah, he's a new kid. He's one of those guys that like I guess coming up, they're feeling comfortable with the team, moving the ball, and then one of these games is just gonna go off, But I feel like in the next 2-3 years he's gonna go up to like 20 points a game, 5 rebounds, 5 assists.
He's definitely got a big future ahead of him.
Absolutely.
He's a great defender.
Oh.
He's long, so he can, rebound and block shots and everything like that. He can score, obviously, the 33 points. He really is a really great player. And, okay, so if Kawhi Leonard leaves this summer, I feel like Siakam can just be put right into where Kawhi kind of fits into the squad, and then just find someone to play second fiddle.
I think that if he leaves, I think they should find someone that can shoot.
Yeah.
Like a Paul George for Westbrook. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because Siakam is good, but he's no Kawhi. I mean, I'm not saying that.
Yeah, he's not Kawhi.
Right.
He's not Kawhi.
But also he needs someone to create for him, and he needs someone to take the pressure off him. He's a good player. He will be one of the best players in the NBA. But I think he needs a second. He's a good second. Maybe, like in a championship team, he's the third best player. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like in a Golden State Warriors, he'll be Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, excuse me.
Yeah, Steph Curry.
Kevin Durant and then Siakam.
Well, if the others weren't there, obviously Klay Thompson.
Oh yeah, but that's what I mean. Like the third best player.
I get what you're saying. On a championship team, you have that A, B. He's the C player.
Yes, and he's a good defender.
And he's a really good C player.
Klay Thompson again, good defender. He can shoot.
Yeah, he's the C player for Golden State.
Yes.
And that's what makes him so deadly is that he stopped A, Steph Curry.
Oh boy, good
not
luck
gonna happen.
C.
But good luck stopping A.
Yeah.
If you manage to stop him, you got B, Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
Good luck stopping him. And then even if you stop both of those two,
which
I'm assuming you got to double team both of them, you want to shut them down completely. You still have Klay Thompson,
right?
Who can shoot the lights out. He's the second best shooter of all time.
He gets hot.
Yeah, and is capable of putting 40 points on any given night. Yeah. Part of why I wrote this down is because it transitions into another game that we're going to talk about in just a sec. But Russell Westbrook, your man, your favorite player in the league.
He annoys me. I don't know why. But I know it's like
42 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists. Obviously, a great game.
Yeah.
A great game. Which, by the way, they played last night, the Thunder and the Raptors, and the Thunder won that game the second time around. But I'm not going to focus on that one.
He's so frustrated. Like watching Westbrook he's my favorite player in the league. But he's so frustrated. Like if you're not good at something, please don't do it.
Which that brings us to when the Warriors played the Thunder, and the Warriors did not have Kevin Durant, who is obviously one of the most important players in the league.
Yeah.
If you lose him, you're losing a big player. But without Kevin Durant, the Warriors destroyed the Thunder. The Thunder were relatively healthy. Russell Westbrook went 2 for 16
Why is shooting
on shots and 0 for 7 on threes. To be fair, Paul George also didn't have a great shooting night. He went 9 for 25 and 4 for 12 on threes.
A buddy of mine is a Thunder fan, okay? And a couple years ago we were arguing. I told him Westbrook's not a good 3-point. He's like, oh please, you seen last year? This is the year after Durant left. Yeah, if you shoot 100 of them and you make 4. Oh, he made 4 last night. Like, yeah, how many shots did he take?
Yeah.
Right? And please drive. Because when you drive, it's so good. Nobody can stop you.
Russell Westbrook is like, I was listening to a podcast and they brought up a really good point where Russell Westbrook is like this just ball of energy is what he is, and he's gonna run at you. He's gonna take you down. He's got that kind of Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan mentality where it's like I'm gonna stomp on your throat. I'm gonna finish the job. Whereas someone like let's say Steph Curry kind of has more fun playing. It doesn't look like Russell Westbrook ever has fun playing basketball.
I mean, especially he just doesn't have fun when he shoots a 3, and every time he's changing his form.
And when he shoots, first of all, when he shoots, like typhoons hit Japan because it's honestly the ugliest thing I've ever seen.
And there's always someone in his face.
Yeah. And he never hits them. And it's like he's so ignorant.
I got the next one.
I don't want to say ignorant.
I got the next one.
I would say oblivious to the fact that he can't shoot. He really can't shoot. He's like a 31% free throw shooter on the year.
I know why that happened because the NBA changed before.
Oh, sorry, 3-point shooter, but free throw shooting he's also down.
Yeah, because like they changed it where you don't take all the time you want in the world.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's a mental thing, you know.
It's a mental thing. So basically, free throw shooters they get into a routine.
Yeah,
and
ever since a young kid,
when you get into that routine, you don't change it.
No.
And that's how you do the same routine.
So I don't blame him on that one.
And after each free throw, in between them, Russell Westbrook would walk all the way back to half court and all the way back.
I mean, I know why they changed it.
And they changed it, and now he can't do that. So it's probably just a mental thing. He doesn't have that routine. So now, you know.
You know, if I'm him, what I would do? Instead of going all the way back, this is the free throw line. Shoot, go back a little bit, and just come back. Instead of going all
But it's probably a lot. Like, just changing that routine slightly throws you off.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it, and that's why I'm not really mad. But the only part I'm mad about is the 3-point stop shooting.
He's not a natural shooter in the first place, so free throws definitely rely on.
He was like an 87, 86%.
Yeah, he was a really good free throw shooter, and now he's at like 64.
And I think that's one of the reasons he doesn't drive, and also LeBron James, that's one of the reasons he doesn't drive, because if you get fouled and you don't make it, guess what? You're not making both free throws. But in the past, it's like, foul me, don't foul me, I'm going in there, and if I don't get it, I know you're going to foul me, and I'm going to get the 2 points, easy 2 points, and you're going to get out soon because you fouled. You keep fouling, you're going to get out.
Yeah.
But now he can't make these shots, he's not driving more, which forces him to take a 3 that he's not good at. If you're going to do that, go work out with Ben Simmons, I'm joking.
Yeah, work out with shooting guru Ben Simmons, who has taken like 18 3-pointers and missed them all in his NBA career.
I think
basically, where I was going with the whole Thunder thing is how the Thunder lined up to choke in the playoffs again. Like, it happens every year.
Not this year. I think
Paul George and Russell Westbrook choke.
The Western Conference final. Unless they play.
This was an important game for the Thunder, not the Warriors, but the Thunder was an important game.
They can never beat the
They
Warriors.
did not show up.
But if you think about it, if they don't play the Warriors, right now they will not be playing the Warriors. They can meet the Warriors in the conference final. Right? And if I'm an OKC fan, I'm not Celtics. I'm okay with that because everybody knows who's gonna win the championship at the end of the day. Like, I don't care what team. If you're a New York Knicks fan, you know who's gonna win.
Yeah. Choke or not, I mean, in Oklahoma City, Russell Westbrook like walks on water there, so he can do no wrong.
He's a GOAT.
Yeah. According to them, they will never talk bad on Russell Westbrook.
Talk bad about who?
Talk bad on Russell Westbrook.
Why?
Because he can't shoot.
Who said he can't shoot?
God.
He's so good.
And finally, in the last news for the NBA, Skip Bayless dropped some fire the other day. Not only was he trashing LeBron, but also he received some mail which asked if he would become, if they asked him to, would he become the main villain in LeBron's Space Jam 2? And only Skip Bayless could answer this question while roasting LeBron at the same time. Honestly, I don't know how this man does it. Like,
I love him. He's so consistent. He doesn't change.
Exactly. He doesn't change. It's just he hates LeBron and he completely owns it.
I respect that.
And
I'm a LeBron fan again. I respect what he's doing.
Basically, what he said was, if LeBron needs to team up with a bunch of really good people again, like he did in Miami to win those championships, if LeBron needs more help, then yes, he will be the Space Jam villain if LeBron needs him. Yeah, he still managed to roast LeBron.
It's so funny that it's like, Skip, how do you find these things? Like, where do you go to get?
He could take a story where like LeBron saves a kitten from a tree. His fault. And he could be like, well, the kitten was just running away from LeBron James because he was afraid that LeBron would trade him.
Oh, it was a Golden State kitten, and the kitten was like, ew, no, stay away from me. I'm Steph Curry, bro. I don't need your help.
Yeah, Skip Bayless, please.
I like him though.
Always be you.
Yeah, don't change. Because like some of these guys with multiple faces, Skip's one face. He's right there every time. Every time you turn on the TV, you know what you're gonna get from Skip. You're gonna get one face. I hate people with 1,000 faces, bro. If you got one face and I don't like you and you don't like me, tell me. Same as if Skip. I feel like I don't know him, but I feel like, well, hey Skip. I feel like he's a guy that no matter what happens, he's gonna tell you what he thinks, and if you don't like it, it's like, okay, And I respect people like that personally because if I meet you in the future, I don't know what to expect from you. Right? If you have two faces, I'm like, am I getting the nice guy today or the devil?